Alrighty, hi everyone, I am Blaze here. So as you see here, the picture on the screen, this is the first guy to get the Ranger Epic on P99, Xanthias. So the Prelude is to come. I'm going to be trying to do the Ranger Epic on Redorian. So let's get into it, shall we? So a bit of a prelude. My dad, I used to watch him play this game when I was really young, maybe not even 10 years old. And he made a Ranger. That was the class that he led a raiding guild with. So it's a bit of nostalgia to be able to play this class. And I remember he had the Epic, so it'd be really neat to be able to walk through those footsteps again, to see it. I bet I play Ranger than him though. And he liked to make it seem, oh, the Epic is so hard to do, it's so difficult to do. Are you kidding me? The Ranger Epic's nothing compared to the Bard Epic. It's sort of this thing of life was so much harder back in my time. Well, yeah, you could say so with EverQuest, but whatever. I'm gonna make do with how it is. So let's talk about what the Ranger Epic is. I'm gonna put up the two different swords. So the Ranger Epic, or better, Epics per se, Epic 1.0. It's two swords that have this lightning bolt animation on them. It's really cool. So the first one is Swift Wind. It's the first one you could get. Swift Wind is secondary, and it's got this really nice buff on it that most main rangers in my guild and Velius are still wearing. Swift Spirit, which I believe is 40% haste, and it's also an attack bonus. So it's almost always equipped by rangers that I see. And then the next weapon, this is the primary, Earth Collar. Looks the same, but instead of a haste benefit, it has a proccable slow. I think it's a 40% slow with a dot attached, and it lasts for about 2.5 minutes. Really helpful to hold aggro, and having some form of slow is great for a ranger because they don't take a lot of hits very effectively. Yeah, not the best with taking hits, but they can sure as heck hold aggro and snap it really easy. So I don't see rangers really using this on raids at all, especially because you don't want to compete with the tank at all, with the main tank, the warriors. But if they are tanking or they're in a group where they're supposed to hold aggro, then they'll often use this. But otherwise, most of the time they don't, because there's better DPS weapons, from my understanding, especially the avatar stuff. But let's go take a look at it. So this is the highlights of the Ranger Epic, basically what you have to do. So it's, a lot of running around, giving people stuff, foraging items in different zones. So I already have a Rose of Furiona. I'll just show the different zones as I pass through them. Then you have to spawn this Dark Elf Corruptor. I think that can be done with one group. That's not that difficult. Next is get a Jade Reaver. They are sellable, and I think my guild bank has one, so I might ask for it. But they're from City Mist, and I do intend to go there and show the camp itself. Next is a Pulsing Green Stone. This can be multi-quested. I see people sell it for a chrono, but I don't see the point. Venerable Sathir, the spawn version is not that difficult. So I think it's Venerable Sathir's remains. You turn in this, rangers get this summoned globe of the Firefly. It's a really low-level spell that spawns a light source. You just turn that into the remains, and he spawns. And you pretty much good to go. It always drops. So that's something really convenient about it. It's really convenient. Next, acquire Soulbound Hammer by spawning killing Jael the Insane in the hole. It's actually really close to the DZ spawn. And this guy, it can easily be one grouped. Venerable Sathir can tough one group. Black Reavers, easy one group. Swirling Sphere Cover, that's from Plane of Sky on the 4th island with the Pegasuses. The Pegasi, I don't even know how you say it. And it seemed like it was a pretty common drop when we were doing Sky back in Era, so my guild even has an MQ for that. But I'd still like to go to Plane of Sky, because there's a really nice cloak that rangers can get by killing, well, the no-drop item is from the boss on Island 4. It's a 50% V1 haste cloak, which is amazing. With the Epic and the cloak, that would get you up to 190, almost a haste cap. with Swiftwind. Swiftwind 40%, the Cloak 50, yeah, that'd be 190. That'd be really close. And then I think that's all you need to get Swiftwind. And if you want to get Earthcaller, you got to get the Shattered Emerald of Corruption from the Plane Hate. That can be MQ'd as well. I think that one actually has the worst drop rate out of all of them. Yeah, that's the only part that could be a bit questionable. Swirling Sphere color was very common, getting at least multiple per raid. Venerable Sather is definitely going to be a guaranteed drop. It's just finding him, the remains being spawned up. Black Reaver could be a bit of an issue getting the Jade Reaver, but you can buy it for not that much, so. Alrighty, I'm gonna do a lot of running around, gonna be doing a lot of stuff, so thank you guys all for watching. Let's get to this. Let's do this Ranger epic.